Hey guys, I'm popping in to show you some of the eyes that I have painted and I have had in order. So my dear friend Alana, Cool Beans Crochet, if you don't follow her on Instagram, please go follow her. She is the greatest. She has ordered 5 pairs of eyes. So I have named these eyes, Oh My Blue is this one. Amethyst Abyss is this color right here. So these two are probably my favorite. This one is my favorite because I'm a purple girly, but the blue is also very pretty. So I have those two. Those are 25 millimeters, and then she ordered these. These are the 30. So I have Twilight Potion, Midnight Spark, Enchanted Void. So that's them. They're so pretty. And out of these, this one's probably my favorite. The tie between this one and this one. I think I like this one because this one more because it was my first color I ever did. But I would still choose this color over that color. So this is her order. She just purchased for me, and she is my biggest supporter in this world. She has ordered stitch markers from me. She has ordered eyes now. And I sent her a pair of Amy sticks for her birthday. So, or she may have ordered those. I sent her something for her birthday. I sent quite a few things because she's my friend. So, but yes. So that's this order that will be going out tomorrow. So thanks again, Alana. I got a few things to show y'all later tonight, or it'll probably be tomorrow before I show y'all. So I'll be back to check in later. Ooh, sorry guys, the cough came in. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've looked better. I feel a little bit better than I have the last 2 days that I've been filming. I'm not doing a very good job at filming. I do apologize. I forgot to get a clip of what that dog looked like last night because I finished it last night. But I did take pictures. I will post those pictures here or somewhere on screen. But now I'm working on something else. One of the girls asked for a shark, so I did hand painted safety eyes. I did silver to go with this color. I think the silver looks very nice. So I'm literally doing the last round of the tail, and then I will be done with this. I have a cat to make, and then I have a few more things that I need to make. I need to make a Gengar for one of the kids. This is also a gift for one of the kids. What else do I need to do? I need to start market prepping some things because my booth, I've not restocked in my booth in like over a month because I've just been so busy with everything else that I haven't had time to go and put more things in my booth. But since I don't have a market for a while, I'm probably going to go take some of that stuff that hasn't sold and stick it in the booth and just pull out some things that I've had there for a while and put them in some mystery bags and kind of discount them and kind of just move them along because they're not selling, so they're not doing me any good. So, but yeah, that's all like the little updates that I have that I've made. Ooh, excuse me. I'm on medicine, and at this point in the day, it gets to where it's wearing off. So I probably need to get some cough drops or something to help with that. I did finish this. Well, I didn't finish. I started on this guy. This is one of those dolphins. I've just got to do the top and then close the hole, and this will be done. Of course, I will put eyes in this one. I just didn't at the time. because I didn't know if I wanted to do embroidered eyes or not, but I think I am going to do embroidered eyes. So there's that. This tail is done, so that's another good thing. I'm real excited. I'm getting ready to meet some of the kids I'm going to be keeping during the summer. I do have to retake that test that I was talking about a little while ago, but that's okay. You know, everybody has their own journeys for some things, and so, you know, it's just, this time, this is my journey, so. But, other than that, everything is going great. You know, we get some things accomplished in our personal lives that we typically haven't been getting done. So there's that. That's a major plus. Trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so. But yeah, I'm slowly catching up on all my orders, so this is going to be very, very exciting to be able to finish up on these orders, because like some of these things are like really like, I've done things and I've used patterns that I really wouldn't have used without getting these customs and stuff, so it's really nice to have that. Like, you know, it kind of makes me try something new. So I will say this much: while these are not paid things that I'm getting for, some of the kids have paid me for things, some have not. So there is that. And what else? You know, I've got to make a softball, a basketball, things that I typically wouldn't have done otherwise. Sorry. Like I said, I'm slowly getting over things. Things are, now that not everything is coming out my nose, it's just draining downwards, and so all that's having to come up. Like I said, I do apologize. But I'm going to get started, like I said, for the cat. I'm going to use these 3 colors, and then I think a little bit of a pink for the paws, and then I got to figure out what I want to do with this yarn. This is frosting, and I don't know what I want to do with it. I want to crochet something with it, but I just don't. Nothing is screaming at me to use this yarn, so I'm just going to put it to the side for now. But I really need to find something to use it for. But yeah, I will, once I get this guy finished and probably start on Gengar, I will come back on here and show y'all. But for now, I'll see y'all later. Alright guys, I finally got this little shark done. It's turned out so good. I love it. I really loved this yarn I got from Amazon. I paid $12 for the yarn, so not my favorite, but I do like it. And also, this is not white, this is the vintage white that I use. So, but this is a free pattern from Yarny Box. I just love it so much. Like, and she put out a new dino on April 30th. I'm about to go try it over the weekend. That's going to be a me project to do the dinosaur. So, there's that. I think instead of doing Gengar, I think I'm going to do the cat and start working on it. So, I'll be back later to show you that. Hey guys, it's now Sunday and I have not updated y'all since the last, earlier in this week. I do apologize. There was a lot going on with the kids and just making things. I did get Gengar made. The girl liked her shark. The boy loves his Gengar. The dog was done. I'm currently working on Woodstock for the girl I made Snoopy for. So I'm doing that. So I have all the pieces. I'm just not putting it together. This is a pattern by, I'll put her link here or down in the description. Her rivalry shop or her website, whichever one I bought it from. I don't remember where I bought it from. And I like her pattern, but now I will tell you this much disclaimer about me in case you don't know. I don't care about the sewing, because if you have ever seen a Pokemon pattern or a character pattern, there is always sewing. That's just what it is. You want to get the details, that's what it is. So there is sewing in her pattern. None of it is no sew. Could you make some of it no sew? Possibly. I just don't do that typically. So take it for you wish. Like I said, there's a few things you can make no sew. Like the wings and the tail, you could definitely crochet those into the body. The feet, you could crochet it into the body, but then you would have to tack it back up so it's set right. But I'm more of the way I like to place the feet. Make sure they get just right with the head. You have to sew the head to the body. So you could go down from 6 pieces of sewing to 3. Well, 3 things. It's technically 4 because you got 2 feet. But so there's that. That's what I'm working on. And I know y'all see this box behind me right here. So Hirschner's had a sale that if you went and spent $35, you got free shipping with the code. So I did get some yarn. It's the Premier Basics and Multi and the regular. I got yarn that I either didn't have or I wanted more of. So I'm out of the mint. So I got 1 skein of mint. I didn't have this one. This one is light blue. I got more cotton candy because I am almost out of pink, and I got some projects that I'm going to be using pink for, so I needed to stock up on another skein of pink. I used up almost all of my gray in this color, so I got pewter gray. I'm almost out of this color. This is the mulberry. I literally have a little ball of skein left. And I really love this shade of purple. This is my favorite purple in their line right now. I got more red. That was completely out. So this is poppy. Because I pattern tested a snuggler a while back, and I know y'all saw pictures of them. Of the Winnie the Pooh snuggler and the regular bear snuggler that I made. Well, I needed Poppy to be able to, because she put a pattern test out for a snuggler in the stuffed version, and I didn't realize I was going to be getting the stuffed version. So since I got the stuffed version, I was like, I want more red. I don't think I have enough yellow at this point, so I will be saving this. But like I said, that was one thing I thought about making. And just, I didn't have any more red, and there's not a good, I don't like really a lot of the reds in Bernat Blanket, or Baby Blanket for that matter. They're not my favorite. Okay, this is one of the multi, this is one of my favorites. This is Tulip. So there's that one. I did get a lot more, like, browns and neutral colors while getting, like, the basic colors that I needed. So I got another one of this. This is caramel. I actually have a lot of this in stock because I'm going to be making some bears and some cats, and I need brown. So I wanted to make sure I had enough brown. I have sand. I have one skein of this, but, like, I needed another one for a project. I bought all of this yarn with a purpose. So then I have one skein of this, but I wanted to make a dino. I think I'm gonna make a dino. Or I might make octos out of it. I really hadn't decided yet, but it's beach ball. But there's only 75 yards. So I was like, if I'm gonna make a dino, I don't know if this is gonna be enough, because I don't want to make like my regular dinos. I want to make a big dino in the variegated colors, and I was like, I probably need another one of these. So there's that. Then I have this one. I had a little bit of this one left. This one is Spring. I love this one. This is my favorite. Which one is this? I think this is Mushroom. And then I've got Chocolate. And then I've got a skein of white. This white is a lot softer. I have a skein of white, but it is so rough. So, like, I will only be using that for details and stuff because I just can't work with it. It's not shaping the way it needs to or anything like that. And I was like, I just can't use it. Now, like, if I need to make a tail for something, or I just need it for a row or two, I might use it then. But I'm not going to be using it for a whole project. I just can't do it. Which tells you how rough it is, because I typically, there's not like a skein of yarn that I can't use. So that tells you how rough that skein is. And then I have Cuddles. This is going to be making for a cute cat. So. I was looking to see if they had any new deals, but they don't. So that is it for my yarn haul. I'm going to put all this yarn back, and then I'll come back and show you what all I've done else. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, I didn't move the yarn, I just put it away. Yesterday I did not get a lot of crocheting done. All I did was make all the pieces to woodstock. And that was it that I did. I've got to finish a cat this weekend, finish a dino, and possibly work on a dog. Am I going to get all that done today? Probably not. But it is only 7:19 in the morning. So I could get about 2 or 3 of those done. If I could get woodstock, the dino done, and the cat done, that would be great. So that's what I'm going to work on. Because the dino, all I gotta do is I've got the body made, so I had all the pieces, but I don't know where they went. So I'll find those and finish making it. If not, I'll quickly remake those pieces and put it together. So, and then I will work on the cat. It is Sunday. I will be going live with Cat at Cat's Crafty Corner. crochet corner tonight. It'll probably be between 7 and 7:30 my time, and we go for however long. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's longer. I am at 83 subscribers. When I started doing this with Kat, I think I was like at 60, and with her help, I've gained 23 followers. So that was a big help to me. But you know, it is also like an accountability check. You know, we're able to support each other. Sometimes I'm crocheting, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm really painting eyes, because I try to sit down one night a week and paint eyes for the week. And that's what I do. So there's that. I did go shopping yesterday with one of my friends, which is why I didn't crochet any. And we went shopping. We went to Barnes & Noble, and I picked me up a new book. So I'm going to be taking this to work with me too, to read some, and just having it here to read. So this will be nice to have. I did sign up for a market in November. If you're new to markets, one thing I typically tell you is plan 4 to 5 months ahead of time. And if you know me, I don't do a whole lot of markets anymore, because my 3 main events take so much out of me. And that event is like in between both of those big events. So this summer, I'm literally going to be prepping for those markets way ahead of time. So this summer, I won't have any markets, so I can build inventory. So there's that. But I was excited to find me a new book. We went to Bath and Body Works, and I got some of their wall fragrance flower things. Because I like for my house to smell good. Because if anybody has a dog, they know dogs are smelly. You can give a dog a bath, I don't care, every day, and that dog smell is still there. I swear to you. Especially if you have a bloodhound, which, like, I do. So, there's that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell y'all? Oh, it is the last week of school. So, that will be exciting. I will be keeping 1 to 3 girls during the week, so that will be fun. Trying to think. I think that's it. I've got all to tell y'all. I am going to wrap up this video here. Tune back for next week's video to see what all I got finished today and all of that. I will be inserting pictures of Gengar, the dog, and I think that's it. Because I think y'all saw everything on time. So, but goodbye for now. Don't forget to hit the button that looks like this and subscribe.